Hi guys, Archie Luxury. Go to f2bbs.com. www.f2bbs.com. The last bastion of free speech on the interweb. Hey guys, this is Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. So today guys, I'm making a video and it's brought to you by Watch Rats. Watch Rats, they're the guys who sell accessories, apparel. They sell phone cases, face masks for watch lovers. So today guys, I want to do a collection. I want to put together a collection for somebody who really loves watches. So let's have a look. What would I do? This is a 4-piece hunger buster. This is all any man needs. So piece number 1, what would I do? Well, I'd put an icon. This is the icon, 4-piece icon collection. The first piece in this here is the Rolex Submariner. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a Submariner no date or a date, just get a Submariner. I would seriously say if you want this as a usable working piece, I reckon the ceramic bezel version is so much better. Not just because of the bezel itself there, but because look at the new clasp, glide lock adjustment, and it's also doesn't feel tinny and ratty. So I gotta tell you there, that is a beautiful piece. Would I go 41 mil or 40 mil? I don't think it really matters. I think the 41 mil is perfect proportions. It just, in my opinion, I think it pops, but you don't have to do that. Now, would it be a two-tone acceptable? Possibly. I wouldn't go gold because it's going to be, you know, just too ostentatious. But I think ideally a steel Submariner is winner. So that's a great piece in our icons collection. Now the next piece, this here is of course the Speedmeister. Speedmeister, Man on the Moon. Absolutely gorgeous piece here. This is, you know, just an iconic sports chronograph. Now, would I go for the new 3-2-1 movement? Not really. I got to be honest with you. I think the classic Halcyon glass, big box, the screw links in the bracelet, that's probably the best. It's not the rarest, it's not the most expensive, it's just the most iconic. Untouched, unmolested. Obviously Swatch Group had to push the envelope, and now they've got the 3861 with the coaxial escapement, which I honestly think just nothing wrong with it, but it goes against, just leave the poor thing alone, leave the watch alone. Unfortunately, these have gone up a bit in price, but they're still available, and I reckon they're just a great chronograph without going Rolex Daytona crazy. Absolutely Daytona crazy. So that is a very nice, and I got to tell you, if you're a 2-piece collection, look at that, Submariner and a Speedy. How could you go wrong with that? How could you go wrong with that 2-piece feed? Well, I got to tell you, want to add another watch? Normally I'd be saying let's add a GMT, but I'm going to add an icon. We're going to add an icon, 1 watch per brand, and we're going to add a Jaeger-LeCoultre. Reverso, now in this case here, this is the Grand Date, the 8-day, it's got the 8-day power reserve. It's an amazing piece. It really is beautiful. Classy to a T. Absolutely positively gorgeous. I am so I could never ever sell my Reverso. So I got to tell you, there's a number of models you could get there. You could get the Tribute to 1931. You could get yourself a 976. Here we've got the Reverso Grande. There's a number of, you want to get the bigger one. You don't want a girly small one. You want a big one. Now remember, this is a rectangle, so the sizing, I highly recommend, instead of just thinking, oh, that's too small or what, you should actually test it in the store itself. That is the best way to go. So here we go now. Look at this here. We've got three steel stunners. Three steel stunners, and they're icons. Now, that's really quite a beautiful watch. You could wear any of those to work. Winner, chicken dinner. Now, the next contender, don't know if you can hear that. Buttery smooth winding mechanism. What is it? It's probably the most quintessential of dress watches. It's the Patek 5196. 5196. And I got to tell you, to be completely honest with you, it's everything Patek Philippe is. This is a yellow gold example. This is the 5196J on a leather strap. It's absolutely gorgeous. Uses the legendary 215 manual wind movement. It's got the sub-second at 6. A lot of people have criticized this watch, saying it doesn't have a display back. It should have a display back. The movement's too small. That's why they didn't do it. Yada, yada, yada. But there is a level of attention to detail that is beyond redemption. Let me have a look here. I'll show you. So look at the dial. See, each of those dots is actually a drilled hole with an indice inserted into it. So it's done so. The attention to detail on this watch is amazing. The beautiful thing about it is, if you just have one Patek Philippe, a 5196 could just be it. It's not the most expensive Patek. In fact, it's in the lower priced pieces, but that's not the point. Patek was never about the price. It's just so, I mean, look, there is no cheap Patek. Let's not get me wrong there. But it's just classic, it's elegant, and it's just the ultimate in dress watches. This owns the genre. It very much does. So I gotta tell you there, guys, having a look at this collection, what do you think? It's a 4-piece feed. What do you think of it? It's a four-piece hunger buster. I don't know what else. What more could you want here? What more could you really want in a collection? What more do you want? We want this fly to go away. What the hell is this? Why I got a fly in my room? I never saw him before. I got to tell you guys, this is a 4-piece collection that just, it shoots way above its weight. It shoots way above its weight. They're icons. Submariner, Speedy, Reverso, Patek 5196. This collection shoots way above its weight. Okay, it is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. US dollars, what are we talking? Well, the Patek would be about 15 on the secondary. The Reverso, maybe 10. What's that? 25. The Speedy, 5. 30. 30 plus for the, then we've got the Submariner. What? We're looking at least 15 for a subby. Okay, maybe not a 41 mil, but you know what I'm saying. So $45,000. Okay, it is a lot of money. This is not a hobby for poor people. 45,000, you're done. You're done. 4-piece Hunger Buster Icons collection. Does it get any better? Does it get better? Well, you know, what else would I add there? I mean, you've got all your bases covered. I don't know. I don't know what else you would add to that. That is it. It's done. You're done. Oh, got him. Got him. Look at that. Shit, what was that? Got him. I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you. Four-piece collection there. What would you add? What more would you add to that? Look, the only thing you could add is probably some sort of, I'd add a Pepsi or some sort of GMT Rolex. Because it's icons, you probably wouldn't want to do the Explorer 2 because it's not significantly iconic enough, whereas the GMT is that would be, yeah, you'd add a GMT there. That's a GMT Rolex. Maybe, hey, you could even add a tuner. You could add a tuner in there. But as you can see, that's an amazing collection. That's all you need. That's it. All situations covered. And it's doable for the price of a second-hand Porsche. Yeah, second-hand Porsche or an amazing kick-ass four-piece icons. Four-piece icons. So tell me what you think, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Put some comments below. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, guys. Don't forget, sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to communicate with me and stay in touch with your pontiff.
Hi guys, Archie Luxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.
Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.